What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? Crypto Tro back with another video. And you know I'm bringing you the latest and the greatest. And today, man, we're talking about DeFi Kingdoms. And this is a highly requested video. I know a lot of people, talk about DeFi Kingdoms and how do you get started. And my beginner's guide, I have a playlist is specifically for this, man. I have a playlist, but a lot of my videos on the beginner's guide is kind of going in depth about a lot of things that people know who have already been playing the game or who are familiar with getting money onto the actual blockchain. But today, this is a very special video because this is a video for the people who have yet to found a way to get their money onto the DFK chain or to the AVAX C chain to actually put funds on MetaMask and put funds on the blockchain to start playing the game. So this is a video showing you how to get funds onto DeFi Kingdom, how to actually start playing the game, putting money onto the blockchain, and getting active and doing what you need to do, buying heroes. So if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. This is a beginner series video. This is actually the first video I should have made, but I'm going to put it in order. So check out my DeFi Kingdoms playlist right now. Check that out after you watch this video so you can see everything you need to do in DeFi Kingdoms to be successful for the upcoming bull market. Now, we're going to get straight into it. We're going to talk about how to get started. And right now I am on DeFi Kingdoms. This is DeFiKingdoms.com. And they have a brilliant, wonderful page, man. I love to see this. They're just showing the things that DeFi Kingdom highlights. We see command heroes in a fantasy RPG world, player versus player, adventuring, world exploration, gathering, and crafting, Web3 activation. And you can just scroll down and see some of the things that DeFi Kingdoms have to offer, DFK Duel, and things like that. But this video is about how to onboard people into the blockchain and have actual money onto the blockchain. So first, you want to click play now, man. You want to hit that play now. And if you don't know anything, man, we already know reading is fundamental. Reading is fundamental, guys. I know me personally, I'm a little illiterate myself. So sometimes I forget to read, but once we, actually read it, we see to the right, we can see tutorials. So once we hit tutorials, we are actually now getting started on how to play DeFi Kingdom. So we are on the DeFi Kingdom / Crystalville, and you can see how to enter Crystalville. And I'm going to show you this, but I just want to read this so you can get a better understanding of what's going on. So where are you coming from? Click on the chain. So we are on the Avalanche blockchain. Now you do have to download MetaMask. I use Google Chrome on MetaMask, but you can use whatever browser that you would like to use that you're comfortable with that allows you to download MetaMask. Like I said, I use Google Chrome. So if you are on Google Chrome, you will have to download MetaMask and actually get connected to the AVAX C chain. Now, I'm not going to go in too much in depth on how to do that, but with this, you're going to automatically pretty much get connected to the chain. So we're entering from the Avalanche blockchain. How do I get started if I'm already an AVAX user? Well, we're going to talk about the people who are not AVAX users already. So first things first, man, you want to bridge. So matter of fact, we're gonna go back a little bit. First things first, actually, you want to buy some AVAX, man, so you'll be able to bridge over your Avalanche or AVAX coins. So I use, crypto.com, Coinbase, but you can use whatever exchange you would like that allows you to withdraw AVAX on that specific exchange. Now, once you do that, you want to exchange or you want to bridge over or withdraw it to the AVAX C chain. Now you want to withdraw your cryptocurrency, your AVAX tokens or AVAX coins rather, to the AVAX C chain. That's important, the AVAX C chain. And they're going to ask you this, when you're using that specific centralized exchange, whether that be crypto.com or Coinbase or whatever exchange you're using, they're going to ask you this, and you want to hit the C chain, man. That is very, very, very important. Now, once you do that, you will be able to send your C chain AVAX coins over to MetaMask. And I say you got to have a MetaMask wallet and you got to pretty much know already are connected to the AVAX blockchain. And there's multiple videos on that as well. But so after you do that, step one, bridge. So at the outpost, you will meet with Snow Sega Elia. I think that's how you say it. But with her, you will find a bridge that allows you to move your AVAX to DFK chain. So the outpost also has a DEX in case you need to swap other assets unsupported by the bridge. Now, second, you want to swap for more jewel. And third, optional is pair and stake if you want to stake and provide liquidity. So once we scroll down, we want to hit start playing. Now this is going to send you to the game, the actual DeFi Kingdoms game page, and that is where you can actually get started. So right now we are on the DeFi Kingdoms game page, and one thing I would say, you want to click to the right and scroll down to docs. So on docs, you go to doc master, man. You go to doc master, and this is just, I'm gonna show you a couple of ways how you can pretty much get it. But if you don't want to use the exchange, you can use the ramp. You can use the ramp if you want to. So I'm gonna connect my wallet real quick, and now I'm connected. So if you want to use the ramp, you can buy AVAX on the C chain directly from the doc masters, and it leads you to ramp.network/buy. Now you can use this to buy it if you don't want to use a centralized exchange such as Coinbase or Crypto.com or whatever exchange you use. But when it sends you to this page, you want to put in the amount you want in USD or whatever currency that you currently have. And once you do that, you're gonna go down where it says BTC and type in AVAX. And once you do that, now it shows you, okay, with $330, I can get about 26 AVAX coins. So you proceed, and it gives you the total amount of how much you will pay. And they're saying that 333 is all you pay, fees included. So you can proceed and do it like that if you want to buy AVAX on this ramp. But like I said, you can also use a centralized exchange as well. So after you do that, you want to bridge the tokens. Now you want to go down on the doc master and hit bridge tokens. And when you do that, it's going to pop up bridge. So it's going to say from DeFi Kingdoms Jewel to Clayton Jewel starting off. But one thing you want to hit is you want to hit that arrow pointing down where it says DeFi Kingdom and scroll down to AVAX C chain. Now, it's going to want to connect your MetaMask wallet instantly, and you just switch the networks from whatever chain you're on. And this can be an easy way to actually switch the networks, just being real. If you download MetaMask, you can just go strictly to DeFi Kingdoms, and then once you go to DeFi Kingdoms, go to the docs. And once you go to the docs, you hit bridge tokens. And once you do that, it's going to automatically switch you from whatever chain you're on to the AVAX C chain. And like I said, you want to make sure when you're buying on the centralized exchange, you're sending your AVAX coins to the AVAX network C chain. That's very, very important. So once you do that, you hit the C chain. We're going to switch the networks. My MetaMask is not showing up on this video, but it's going to be there to the right once you actually, download MetaMask on your Google Chrome extension. Now, we can see right now I got AVAX C chain, and I'm connected to the Avalanche blockchain right now. And we can see I have 0 Joule bridged over so far on the AVAX C chain. But we want to scroll down to AVAX, from AVAX C chain to AVAX rather. And you can see in the top right hand corner, I got about 0.19 AVAX. So just for the sake of this video, I'm not going to bridge this over, but I'm just showing you how it will work. And we see 0.19. So I would say a good amount to start off with is about 3 to 5 AVAX, because you want to have enough to include the fee. They do take an estimated fee bridge or bridge fee rather of 0.01 AVAX. So you want to make sure it says from AVAX C chain. And then we see 2 DeFi Kingdoms, and you're going to get wrapped AVAX. And once you do that, you'll be able to actually bridge over your AVAX to actually start playing in DeFi Kingdoms. And this wrapped AVAX will be on the DFK chain. So once you do that, I clicked out of that, and this is actually showing like what DeFi Kingdoms looks like on the AVAX C chain, and it's pretty much just the outpost where where I talked about earlier with the Snow, Sage, Ella, and you can click on that to get started if you wanted to, and they kind of give you a gist of what's going on with the AVAX or Avalanche outpost. But like I said, what I just told you already is going to allow you to bridge over your Avalanche C chain AVAX to DFK chain AVAX, or Wrap AVAX rather, and then you can actually get started. So once you do that, that's pretty much it, how you can put money or add money onto the chain, and then you are able to play the game. But I'm gonna go a little bit more in depth so you can actually start getting Jewel, man, or you can actually go to trade your AVAX for Jewel to use for gas fees and things like that. So once you do all of that, you go to the marketplace, you go to the trader, and in the trader you can actually trade your AVAX into Jewel. So you hit there, you hit AVAX, and then we see the second line is Jewel, and then you'll be able to trade AVAX into Jewel and start playing the game and start doing things like that. Now another way, I think is or would be simpler as well. It's kind of the same, not gonna lie, but another way you can look at it too is if you go to the docs, man. You go to docs, go to Doc Master, click on Doc Master, and this if you want to pretty much bridge it over from or start on the Clayton blockchain. And I think that's kind of easier because you don't necessarily have to bridge over, all of these things and go to all of these, different ways of doing so. You can go to the Doc Master as soon as you get on DeFi Kingdoms, click travel to Serendale. Now, MetaMask alert will pop up, a MetaMask notification, and it will just allow you to pretty much switch from whatever chain you on to switching to the Clayton blockchain. And once you switch the network, you can do it like that. And so me personally, I don't know another way to buy Clayton, but I use crypto.com to buy Clayton. You can send your Clayton to crypto or to the Clayton blockchain, but make sure you get the right address, your MetaMask address. So buy Clayton on crypto.com. Go to the marketplace. In the marketplace, you want to go to Central Market, and that is where you can go to the trader. And once you go to trader, you can actually trade your Clayton in for Jewel. So you're gonna need Jewel necessarily on the DFK chain. So that's why I say it's kind of easier, because if you bridge AVAX over from the C chain to the DFK chain, you're still gonna have to exchange that AVAX for Jewel to start playing and start trading. Well, an easier way, I believe, or one of the easiest ways, is to actually buy Clayton on crypto.com and then send it to your MetaMask wallet. Make sure you got the right MetaMask wallet address. Send it to the Clayton blockchain. And then once you do that, you can trade it out with Jewel. And this allows you to have Jewel, but you still, you got the Clayton to do transactions on the Clayton blockchain, but you can trade majority of your Clayton for Jewel. And then once you go do that and you got Jewel, you can most definitely go back to the docs, go to Doc Master, and then bridge over your Jewel from Clayton to the DFK chain. So this is probably the easiest way, I would say, just the more straightforward way, just going straight to the docs pretty much. Once you go to DeFiKingdoms.com, go to the docs, and go to Serendale. Once you go to Serendale, make sure you got the right MetaMask wallet, copy that wallet, go to crypto.com, send your Clayton over to the Clayton blockchain, and then this will allow you to trade your Clayton for Jewel, and you can bridge over your Jewel to the DFK chain. So that's two ways, man, going. We can do it from Crystalville, or we can do it from Serendale, and that's pretty much how you do that. So that's my video for today. Just had to give you a breakdown of how to get AVAX onto the actual DFK chain. I hope this video was helpful. If it added value to you today, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and tune into my DeFi Kingdoms Beginner's Guide, man. That is essential to getting started, because right now it's probably one of the best times to get started into the game, because prices are super, super cheap. We truly don't know how long they will stay this cheap. We don't know how long AVAX will be as cheap as it is right now. So now in a bear market is when you want to get in and start playing these games because they will explode in the bull market. So crypto troll, that's my video. I'm out of here.